Year 2025. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks, everybody who was here last night. First and foremost, I would like to say something. I would like to thank, two very important, very special people in my life. We stream together every Tuesday. I don't know how I completely forgot about these two people. First and foremost, Nefty, my friend, thank you for everything you've done for me, for the channel, as a friend. I appreciate your friendship more than you could imagine. And also Rudy. I spoke to Rudy yesterday, and I don't know how the hell I forgot about Rudy. But Rudy, shout out to you, my friend. I hope you're doing better, and I hope you get well soon. So, guys, we're going to get started right away. It's going to be a great year. First day of 2025. 2 for 2 already. Who told you this was happening?
You called it. You called it.
From day one, okay? Not only Nicepool, but what did I tell you that Hot Toys was going to start doing? What did I tell you that Hot Toys was going to start doing? Did I not tell you guys that Hot Toys is going to start doing everything that Sideshow has done? Yeah. And here is Malgus from Sideshow, right? Beautiful figure. I'm going to get into it in a little bit, but this is what we're getting from Hot Toys. Like I said, again, 2 for 2, day 1 of 2025. Okay? So put some respect on my name before you speak it. So, guys, let's say hello to you first, as always, and then we're going to get right into it because this is very, very exciting. Again, nothing that I'm shocked about, but it's still exciting because we're getting more figures. So here we go. And also, Hot Toys, very disrespectful to not give us a day break, okay? We are during holidays right now, okay? Why is it that during your holidays, we got to wait 3 months for a single announcement or a figure? But for our holidays, you had no respect and you started giving us, give us your money. Give us your money. Unbelievable.
As you go through the chats, think about this when we get back on this question. Is this Hot Toys last release before the hiatus they take always around January, February? Don't answer now. Don't answer now. Just go over the chat. Okay. And then come back to that.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Exotic, my friend, welcome. Happy New Year. Thank you for being here. Nice to see you. Welcome. Guys, there's 17 of you guys here. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. We got Michael. Welcome, my friend. Happy New Year.
Diddy.
Happy New Year, everyone. Happy Hump Day as well. No Diddy. Yes. We got Uncarded in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you. The attention to this will be delayed because Fabi is at the beach. Polar plunge.
That's hardcore, man.
I would never. Okay. Christian, my friend, welcome. Happy New Year.
God bless. Man. God bless.
Welcome. Not me. I've been sober for 11 months. Except this guy. Unbelievable. Howdy. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year to you too, my friend. The Thor, welcome, my friend. Happy New Year.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
He's on break. Chop.
I'm on break. Be on time. Happy New Year. Oh, Happy New Year, my friend. Bo. Where's Bo?
How you doing?
Oh, welcome, Bo. Which peasant's going bankrupt first in 2025? Can you imagine? Oh, my God. I think we are going to see people fall. I hope I'm wrong, but I think we are going to see people fall.
It should have happened already. With this year that we just had.
Yep. I mean, no, people did. I think people did fall. I'm telling you. I think a lot of people fell. And I think it's only going to get worse. Don't forget to help. Yes, guys, there's 24 of you guys. Happy New Year to you guys. Thank you guys for being here. And please hit that like button. There's 24 of you guys already in here. 1-6 Junkie Hot Toys for me. So broke I can't afford a calendar. Unbelievable. GMM, my friend, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Jazik.
Good morning, Pastor. Kick off the year with a favorite energizing fanboy. Were you getting that sponsorship? Unbelievable.
Yeah, you should need a sponsorship by now.
Never, ever.
Imagine
Patrick, my friend, Happy New Year. Welcome.
if I could go back to all your streams for at least 6 months, how many times the word NR and jazzing comes out in each stream? You should get a sponsorship.
Happy New Year, guys. Let's hit that like button to give Fabs a New Year support. Yes, guys, please hit that like button. Thank you guys for being here as well. We got Jason in the house. Happy New Year, my friend.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Thank you for being here. Welcome, my friend. Derek, how are you? Welcome. Happy New Year. Welcome, everybody. We got Chucho Collection. Happy New Year. Welcome. Welcome. We got Ringo. Welcome back. Nice
Konnichiwa.
to see ya.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Happy New Year, my friend. Welcome. Good afternoon, gentlemen. 1 minute to go. What I enjoy most about this channel is the stream is always starting. Disrespectful, Michael. Disrespectful. We got Robin, my friend. Welcome. Happy New Year. Nice to see you. Hello. So, guys, this is the Robin I mentioned last night. This is the Robin that's been around literally probably my first good friend. When I started my group, he was the first admin in the group also. So shout out to you, my friend. Happy New Year. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your friendship as always. We got Chris from the UK. Happy New Year, my friend. Welcome. Let's see who else is in here. Whoa, Fab's not wearing diapers today. New Year to him. Now I'm good, guys. It's still very mild, but it's good. I don't need that. The reason why I put that thing on was because my face was out to here and it looked really deformed. So that's why I was not going to show that. And that's why I tried to make it funny with the goal, but it wasn't a big deal. Now I'm fine. What happened was I ended up with something called pericoronitis. Pericoronitis is an infection that you get because what happens is I had a wisdom tooth. I had a wisdom tooth coming out. It was below the gum line, right? So my teeth were here. This wisdom tooth was down here below the gum line. So what happened was it started breaking through the gum and it was peaking. What happened was over the years of it peaking, food getting in between the flap of the gum and the tooth, it kept getting stored in the back of the tooth. Well, I ended up with an infection last week for 5 days. My face was all swollen, not as bad as it was after they pulled the tooth out, but it was swollen. So I was on antibiotics for like 3 days. Went to get the wisdom tooth removed, and that's when my face got like this. So that's what it was. It was just a wisdom tooth removal that was impacted, and it was causing me all these problems. So the removal was what made my face like swell up big time. So it was so bad that they couldn't even remove the whole tooth. They had to leave the roots in. So they cut the tooth off, and the roots are still in because it was very close to the nerve that runs through your face. And if they would have disturbed the nerve or damaged that nerve, my whole left side of my face would have been paralyzed. So that's why they didn't touch. They didn't want to pull it all out, so they had to cut it. So that's why my face was a disaster.
You must have been prescribed some nice painkillers.
So I ended up getting prescribed antibiotic, hydrocodone, Advil, and a mouth rinse just to make sure there's no bacterial infection again. And let me tell you guys, the worst pain is mouth pain. The amount of burning that you get, the sensation of burning, the throbbing, it's horrible. Not only that, the surgery was about an hour. So I had my mouth open for an hour. Now I can't even open my mouth to speak, to eat, because my jaw now is so sore and swollen from having it open for like an hour, trying to get this tooth out, that my whole jaw is literally out of line. So it's been nothing but a nightmare. I haven't been eating for the past 6 days. I lost already like 7 pounds because I haven't been eating. Been drinking literally pure liquids, broth all day, every day. And it's been a nightmare. Anytime I chew anything, I get some severe pain on the left side where the jaw is bad now. So that's what it was. It wasn't herpes. It wasn't herpes like Rob was saying. It wasn't anything crazy. It was just a wisdom tooth removal that got really bad. Speak of the devil, this peasant. Welcome, my friend. Happy New Year. Thank you for being here.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Yeah, this guy's like, oh, what's with the top lip? It's nothing like that, you peasant. Oh my God. Unbelievable. I'm so excited for Malgus. Almost gave in one, bought the sideshow version. Oh, we're gonna get so into this figure. I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about it, but it's a fact, and I hope we still are able to be friends after this conversation. Let's see. Fat Gadget, welcome, my friend. Happy New Year. TK, my friend, Happy New Year. Look at you.
TK!
You made it for once in your life. Thank you for all your support, my friend. Nice to see you.
Hello!
Shout out to the UK Teas and Crumpets forever. He says, hey, he says, hey, Fabs in chat. Can't stay is just about to have a meal with the family. We'll catch a replay. Happy New Year. Yes, happy New Year, my friend. Thank you for being here. Yes, make sure you eat a lot of blood pudding. So the Charlie the Unicorn, welcome, my friend.
Drops on January 1st.
No respect for our holiday. Here to take our money from second one. We got Albert in the house. Happy New Year, my friend. Welcome. Here, everybody. We got Mitchell Lawrence in the house. Nice to see you, my friend. Happy New Year to you.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
The Predator and the T-800.
Maximum Flex. Happy New Year, my friend. Thank you for being here. Welcome.
Hello!
So far, so good with the lagging. I hope it's not bad. I hope it's not bad. He said, AKA Peasant Titus. Unbelievable. We got Paul Morales in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Happy New Year.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
No way, the exact same thing. No, what? You had the same thing with the tooth? No way. It's crazy. I'm telling you, tooth pain is the most horrible thing in the world. Save on my friend. Oh my God, long time. Where have you been? Happy New Year. I remember when I got my wisdom teeth taken out, I went to work the next day. I still everybody was looking at me like, why? But I felt great.
Oh, bro.
He said, but I felt great. Oh my God. That's crazy. Who dental issues are a nightmare. This is why I brush my teeth frequently. I can avoid that. Yeah. Oh no, I brush my teeth big time. You can't help wisdom teeth. You know what I mean? That's the problem.
Fab, don't they pull out your wisdom tooth early in life? I mean, I remember I got that done when I was a young man. So what happens is when you're like a teenager in high school, usually like that, yeah,
that's when they come out. That's when they become a problem and they get pulled out. My issue was my first one came out. My right one came out when I was 18. Same thing, infection. It was pulled out immediately. But because the other one was nowhere in sight, there was nothing to pull out. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. This one just started being a problem because it just started peeking through the gum, breaking through the gum. When I was 18, the gum was completely flat. There was no tooth there. So that's why they never pulled it out. And the reason why they pull out the top ones also, which are never a problem, is because if you don't have the bottom ones to keep the top ones in check, what happens is the top ones just keep growing down and growing down and growing down. And you end up with like fangs as wisdom teeth all the way in the back on top coming down because the bottom ones are not there to push it up, which is why, you know, your teeth are always level because the bottom teeth always push the top teeth from, keep the top teeth from coming down. So that's what they remove all four. I still have my top two. I don't have my my bottom two anymore. But what's going to happen is it's already happening with the old one. It's already longer than any other of my teeth, you know? So that's what happened. It's annoying, but what are you gonna do? If it becomes a problem, they literally just pull it down. The top two are the easiest to pull out. You know. Rob sucking up peasant. Imagine. Oh my god. He said, I thought the inner gangster showed up at the door and punched you in the face. They said, we're done with putting out our moldy product out like that. Imagine. Unbelievable. No respect. No respect. Guys, there's 30 of you guys in here. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here.
I'm drunk tonight still.
We got Chris says, yes, I've heard of you catch it through making with knockoff Wookiees. Imagine. Unbelievable. I said, oh, I thought you had upper lip BBL. He said,
Rob, you're on fire tonight, bro. You're on fire, Rob.
Holy cow. He said upper lip BBL. Oh my God. No respect.
Rob's on fire.
No respect whatsoever. Mitchell says, no UK slant. Oh man. That's so funny. We got Thule. Happy New Year, my friend. Welcome. Thank you for being here, my friend. Happy New Year. Let's see. All right, we got everybody, guys. We got everybody. Let's see what Mitchell says. He says, yeah, the back tooth and gum pain. Oh my God. Let me tell you something. The original infection hit like the back of my jaw, like the back of the gum in the jaw, and I couldn't even like do anything with my jaw. It was so inflamed. Oh man, what a nightmare. Anyway, let's get started, guys, because we got really good topics right now. And it's going to get juicy. So like I said, I hope we're still friends after this conversation. So this is what I think is going to happen. Look at this. Look at this peasant. Look at this peasant. So, all right. So here we go. So as you see, guys, we have Malgus, right? It's a video game line. So it's VGM. Okay. As you can see, the hoodie off the bat, same exact style like Revan. Obviously, it looks way better, right? It doesn't have the stitching in the middle like Revan does, which is what I believe ruins it, right? It doesn't allow you to shape it properly because of that extra thickness of the material, right? So that already looks better, right? Not my issue. I'm not getting into issues yet, but let's get into the good stuff of the figure. So as you can see, and I'm going to put the Sideshow one side by side so you guys can see that it's very similar, right? There's not much difference they could really do because it's the character for that specific line, right? So as you can see, it's going to be that padded armor on top, right? You're going to have the material, right? That Darth Vader style of armor suit on the bottom, right? With all the stitching on it. You're going to have that fancy deluxe base that it comes with. Again, that's just to make you pay more money to make it look fancier.
But wait. That base looks nice, though. No.
There's nothing wrong with the base. It's beautiful, but it's super huge for no reason whatsoever, right? It's unnecessarily big, right? That's what I mean. There's no, if you're going to display it, obviously your figure is going to look incredible. I will never use this because it doesn't fit anywhere. The figure is going to be tall as it is already because this thing is super tall, in general, right? It's supposed to be a big guy. So here is what do you call it? The lightning effects, as you can see, right? So you're getting some of those. You're not getting the Palpatine style ones that are already pre-attached to the fingers. As you can see, again, VGM being the cheaper style of line, in my opinion, right? This is why they're giving you just the effects so you could just literally mount it on the hand and not be attached to it, right? Here's the lightsaber, which again, nothing crazy, nothing out of this world. Most likely, it should be USB powered, but again, because of the fact that this is a cheaper line, who knows? We're gonna see.
I know. I saw a picture of the USB.
Oh, it is? Okay, so it might be USB. So we'll get into that because I haven't looked at the pictures really. I just saw like this, and I didn't get into what the figure comes with, just because obviously I want to do it live with you guys. So now looking at all of this, right? We just saw 3 pictures. Nefty.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the figure? What do you like about the figure? What do you expect from the figure?
I'm excited about this figure because I do like this the video line. I do own the original from Sideshow. I bought it late, and I can see, and you currently have it right there in your desk on your desk, and I can tell you just the hoodie. I like in the direction they went with because, as you know from the Sideshow, it is a freaking nightmare to make that.
Yeah.
I have issue with my current Sideshow one with the arms kind of like peeling. It's not that bad, but it's so. I also recognize that this is a bulky figure. Even the Sideshow one is a bulky figure, so it's not that much that you can articulate it because they bend, but it's still a bulky figure.
That's exactly what I was going to get into.
What I love about this.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was going to say what I definitely love about this figure is the various options that we're getting that we don't get it with the Sideshow, and right off the bat, this to me is a 2-figure that I got to get 2 figures of this bad boy because that look right there, wow! I mean the fact that you can take off the cape, that look with no cape and the face like this is what I'm looking for. And then I'm subject to having this one because unlike Sideshow, these bad boys light up in the face, in the chest, and I believe in the arm. There's light up function, and you don't get.
I can tell you, none of this lights up. Okay.
Yeah. No, in the Hot Toys it does.
Oh, it does. Not on the Sideshow.
No. That's what I'm saying.
That's just straight.
That's what I'm saying. That or another reason why I'm getting a second of this figure is because I have a light up function that I don't have with the Sideshow. It really boils down to what do I do with my Sideshow, because this one is going to give me the mask look with lights, and the other and the look with no cape and no mask on it, which I like. And you don't have that option with the Sideshow. I mean, I believe you can take off the mask in the Sideshow only. And that's it.
No, so here's what the Sideshow is all about. So the Sideshow came with an exclusive Sideshow.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
So it came with 2 head sculpts, right? So the thing with the Sideshow is this, because you get 2 head sculpts with the exclusive, and you can also remove the mask from this one. So you get 3 looks out of the Sideshow one, right? Now with Hot Toys, as you can see, they're showing you here that it looks like it does light up the chest here. It does light up here, the gauntlets. Again, how they're going to pull that off, I have no idea, but we're going to see, right? And as you can see here, it says detail armor with LED light up function. So as Nefty just mentioned, it does light up. So that is great because from the Sideshow, we didn't get any of that stuff.
Nope.
At all. So it already is a better, superior figure just because of the mechanism of it. So here it is, the 3 looks we're talking about. As you can see, it looks like we're getting the rolling eyes as well.
Yes.
This is the same. All 3 head sculpts are the same exact head sculpt. You could remove the mask, as you can see, and let me show you guys that you could do the same exact thing on the Sideshow one as well. And I got the exclusive one, so I got the spare head sculpt. The only reason why I didn't use the spare head sculpt is because this one's the one that is scarred up, and this one's the one that's battle damaged. So for that reason, I wanted to keep this on. And obviously the mask is what makes him look even more badass. Yeah. So that's why, look at that. That's the scarring on it. And look how beautiful he looks without the mask. Even without the mask, he looks great. But obviously the mask is what gives him that Darth Vader style of figure look. So that's why I leave it on. But when I tell you guys, the light up function for the Hot Toys one is going to change the whole figure. Yeah. And I'm going to get into the negatives, like I was telling Nefty when he brought up the size of the figure. So my issue with the figure, and this is why I kept saying I hope we could be friends after this conversation, because what's going to happen is this. The VGM line, I already believe, and I'm 99.9% sure that it's the cheaper line out of everything Hot Toys makes. I believe that's the cheaper line. Number 2, this is a bulky, really big figure. Okay. Yeah. So now the figure is going to be very expensive for what it is, right? But why is it going to be expensive? Okay. So again, light up functions, very minimal, but they changed the whole figure. If you didn't have all this light up function, the figure would be even more boring. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 2, the articulation is going to be the main issue with these figures. Again, you guys know already that I mention this all the time when it comes to big, bulky figures. Hot Toys never shows you them doing anything special. Look at that. This is as far as you're going to do. This is your most dynamic pose out of this bulky body. And this is what goes for every single bulky body. This is your Black Adam style body, right? This is what this is. These bulky, muscular, massive bodies. So what's going to happen with this figure? You're going to pull this figure out of the box. The weight on this figure is going to blow your socks off. You're going to be like, holy shit, this is incredible. Okay. But when it comes to articulation, it's going to be useless. Just like the Sideshow one. You can't do anything with the Sideshow one besides this. Okay. Because even the legs with those suits back then, they weren't pliable. They weren't moving. Right. So a lot of the Sideshow figures overall, you couldn't really do anything with the legs overall. So that's my point, right? So when it comes to articulation for this body, you're not going to have much at all. You're going to have the most very basic poses like you see on screen, because that's what it's going to be about. It's going to be about this menacing figure in your collection, not this Spider-Man style guy with the lightsaber. No, it's not going to be that. But does the figure look incredible? Absolutely. Is it going to be worth it? If you're a fan, and that's it. And that's it. Because guess what? If you don't like this, and it's going to be, I can guarantee you it's going to be at least $350. Okay? At least $350. And I'm saying at least $350. That's without even with. Okay? That's not even thinking about that. This, obviously, we're going to pay for this. It lights up as well. So we're paying for this.
Oh, he froze. Let's see. Fabs?
Detail of the figure.
Oh, you froze for a little.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying you froze for a little.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. No, but I'm going to ask you. So now, after everything I just said, how do you feel about pricing? How do you feel about what do you think it's going to be priced at?
It's definitely going to be in the 350s because the base, the light up function, it's a massive figure. It's gonna go well. My biggest headache is gonna be that I have to get 2 of this bad boy because I gotta get the unmasked, uncaped look. I have to get that, and the first look, obviously with the mask and all the light up function, that Sideshow is not giving me. So in essence, I'm gonna wind up having 3 Malgus.
So now, question for you, Nefty. So you have the Sideshow one. Do you have the exclusive Sideshow one with the 2 head sculpts or no?
Yes, I do.
So which way are you displaying yours right now?
With the mask right now.
With the mask. So now how are you going to display Hot Toys? How are you going to display the Hot Toys one?
One of them is going to be with the mask all lit up and the hoodie, the whole thing. Right. And the other one is going to be unmasked, uncaped.
Gotcha. Oh, that's sick. That's a great idea.
Yeah, but see,
that is sick.
Yeah. So and this is they're not playing no exclusive game with this one because I saw it briefly, but this is just going to be regular drop, right? If you know.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be a cute thing. I think. How was Revan?
Wait. They have done video game lines exclusive.
No. That's what I'm saying. How was Revan?
Revan was regular. Was it?
So
regular?
it's gonna be just like Revan.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's nothing special about this.
Speaking now that we're on the topic of drop and not to go away from August, that question I had asked you. As January 29th, which is the official Chinese New Year. That's the official date, January 29th. And we know that Hot Toys does take an hiatus. They take the break. Sometimes it's even a couple of weeks before the actual Chinese New Year. Sometimes it's been like right at the cusp, meaning that the day before Chinese New Year, they'll start dropping the last of their hurrahs before they disappear for a month or so. Right. What's your take? You think this is it? Last night's drop was it for now for a while? Because remember every time around February we start saying, "Where are you? Hot Toys, where are you? And then they come, boom, 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 bitch slap us.
So first, let me say hello to Leo. Happy New Year, my friend. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Right? It's always going to happen. They take their few weeks off, right after the New Year's. But I feel like last year we started getting fire very quickly after. You know what I mean? Like it felt like they came back quicker than any other year prior. You know what I mean? I feel like years ago when it was their New Year's, we wouldn't get anything for like 2 months. You know what I mean? And remember, back then that makes sense because we were not getting 10 figures a week. You know what I mean? 10 announcements a week. So that's why it felt that way, right? It was already New Year's. They already were on break and we weren't getting as much product anyway. So it felt like we had such a bigger break. But now because there's so much more, I think they come back that much sooner and just start dropping bombs. You know, so it's always going to happen. There's always going to be a break because it's just what it is, right? But I feel like the breaks are getting shorter when it comes to the amount of time between our next announcement. Do I think now? Do I think that this is it? I don't think so at all. I don't
officially we're at 2 drops right now, right?
Right.
This bad boy and the one you're going to talk about later,
right.
Nicepool. So it's officially 2 they've dropped for 2025 or announced, I should say, not drop, announced.
Correct. So you should also start making, like Sean does. Shout out to Sean. You should start making your own list of keeping track of. Oh, perfect. See, so you put that's the fact that Sean does that. That's very good.
Yes.
There's a lot.
Sean,
I don't do that. I don't do that because that's not. I don't need to do that. Right. I already have my own thing. This is why I guess all the figures that I've guessed just from my patterns that I've developed over the years. But having that written down allows you to go back and say, well, this happened this time. What can happen this time? So that's why that's very important.
Yeah, shout out to Sean because he's the one that via the chat groups I got the idea from. You understand?
Yeah, no, it's a very good idea to keep track of all that stuff and compare from year to year. What were the differences here? What type of product came out this year? How many products came out this year? How many announcements? How many releases? How many die casts? How many this? How many that? How many new exclusives? How many limiteds? How many artisan? All those things are very important because that's what we get to gauge. All right, first year we got one imposter. We got the one imposter Joker, which was the first artisan, right? It was last year, and obviously purple coat. Joker. Also, what else was artisan? That was it because we can't label Wonder Woman, WB 100 Wonder Woman artisan. We can't label Ladypool artisan, so those don't even count, right? So we got 2 artisans from 2024. Now 2025. How many are we getting from 2020? Yes, we got the announcements in 2024, but we only got 2 drops. How many drops are we going to get now in 2025?
Actually, and on my list, I'm going with category of artisans, regular drops, and then the famous exclusive that they announce and they drop in the same year.
Correct. That is another great one to have, and that's another great category to have. What figure? How many figures? Not what figures, and you can do what figures, obviously, but how many figures were announced and dropped the same year within 2 months apart, within 3 months apart? You know what I mean? That is a very good one very good category to have also. Why? Because then we can start gauging. All right, they did 5 of those this year.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe they'll do 10. And then that changes the whole game because what does that mean? Years ago, a lot of you guys may not know this because if you weren't around, but years ago, there were a lot of people talking about, man, how come our figures don't come out within the same year, right? They're getting even faster than that. It's not even within the same year. It's within months, within weeks of it being announced. That's a huge deal for Hot Toys. Look at Range Trooper, a figure from 2016 dropped. It was announced and dropped within a day. Never happened before. We've gotten drops within the same, things that were announced and dropped immediately. Yes. But for an announcement from that many years ago to be dropped within the day, that has never happened. We're still waiting for the guy with the Star Wars guy with that whole table, that whole surrounding table that looks like a DJ.
Yeah.
That was announced years ago as well. Mm-hmm. We got it coming soon. Still no pre-order. That's what I mean. So that's a very special situation right there. So that's why keeping track of these announcements and releases is very important, because it points to things that may happen more frequently in the future, which is good for us. Go ahead, Nefty.
No, I mean, again, thanks to Sean who gave me the idea, and I'm starting my own list now. And it's going to be interesting because, well, you can start seeing the patterns, and when you start comparing it, you have a probability of an idea of where they can be going with exclusive,
exactly right.
Regular jobs, the artisan. I mean, look, I started this by questioning you if you feel that Hot Toys is going to take a break now, or do we get a couple of more before their January 29th? And let's keep in mind that until 2 days ago in social media is being talked about that the due back is due any day now. Like same way they were hinting about Jack Sparrow. We got Jack Sparrow first, but keep in mind social media also has been saying that we're getting the due back any day now. So that can happen before that January 29th deadline, and then after that, it's what else are they going to drop that is or announce that is new? Right. So far they're up to 2.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So that exactly what you mentioned. It makes you put a little bit of a pattern. All right, this happened last year. What can happen now? This is possible now. So that pattern with you guys writing that down, that's what I've developed over the years. And not only developed being around, but developed buying everything from Hot Toys for so many years, because I have it here. So I know that I have it, and I know what happened with that figure because I have it. And every figure that I have, I remember exactly when I got it, exactly what was going on during that time. So that's why, because I have that type of memory. And so that's why I remember all these things. Obviously, I don't remember everything 100%, but I remember the big picture. So that's why.
Getting back to this figure as to its success. I mean, you only got to look at Star-Lord and Revan, who are from the same world, and you can say that Malgus is going to have a big following. A lot of us that really liked him, we went back to the Sideshow, which it's kind of dated, and for someone who missed that and has the opportunity to have a Hot Toy version of it with more bells and whistles. Like me, I'm looking at 2 because I like it so much, and I like the various look. I'm not getting rid of my Sideshow one. It's just gonna be there, but I'm definitely getting 2 of these bad boys.
Mitchell says, do you think Hot Toys will put up any new pre-orders this week?
That's what I've been asking you. Basically.
Correction anymore. Well, pre-orders this week. The only reason why this is not up on Sideshow right now is because there's New Year's. Right, yeah. And Sideshow is closed. This would be up on Sideshow already. Yeah. Okay, so yes, we're gonna get pre-orders absolutely already. This would have been up already if Sideshow was open. Okay, same thing with I mean, the thing with Nicepool is a little different because we still haven't got the unmasked version to pre-order, so that's a little bit different. But we're gonna get those to get pre-ordered very soon. I think they showed the unmasked version to gauge the hype a little bit. To see how interested people were in it, but obviously it's coming, and obviously Nicepool as the last figure as well. I think that's how they're going to close the line off. That's obviously going to be the best figure of that line, right? The most popular figure of that line as well, and so that's why I think they left the best for last. I don't think there's anything coming, obviously, besides the Alliance, right? The 4 Gambit, X-23, Elektra, and Blade, right? That are going to be bigger than Nicepool. Right, you got the Ryan Reynolds head sculpt that whichever peasant said that he said he was never gonna have his head sculpt done, and he didn't want that, his head sculpt to be made. Clearly, you don't know what you're talking about, peasant. And the fact that they made him burnt. What did I say? Ryan Reynolds is not gonna allow them to make his burnt face and be like, nah, I don't want you to make my regular face. I don't want to be remembered that way. I want to be remembered burnt. So that didn't make sense, which is why I was able to call Nicepool. There's no way that with the success of that movie, he's not going to want to be remembered as that figure. Are you kidding me? Okay. So that's why it was very easy for me to call it with such
you want to bring him up?
Passion and such security, because I was 1000% sure that figure was coming. It was a no-brainer. Now, let's get into it. Because what we're going to get into now is why isn't it Artisan? Okay?
Yeah.
Which is the one thing that I feel like everybody expected, and the one thing that I expected the most, because I think this Artisan would have been incredible. Yeah. I think it would have looked the best ever. But when I saw this sculpted, I am not mad at this. This looks beautiful. The way that they got the hair done looks great. Obviously, if you look at the movie, it's completely different than this, right? That's why the wool hair would have worked perfectly, because he has it very, very straight, like pinpoint straight, right? It's not wavy like this. So that's why I think that they would have nailed it with the rooted. But besides that, the figure looks perfect. It looks beautiful. I even think it looks a little bit bulkier than the original Deadpool we got, the exclusive deluxe edition with that funky base that was ready to go with the ankles breaking.
Yeah.
So, Nefty, tell us everything about this figure.
Well, I like the figure. I'm suspicious. I suspect that from what I'm seeing on the pictures, there's not going to be that much mobility with this, because I'm noticing that, you know, you'll see a Deadpool photos, and they're all over the place with his joints. Here, I mean, I see his joints moving, but I see his head is always.
Look, very minimal, minimal movement, very, very minimal movement.
And this goes to what you were saying before. I mean, you was calling this figure out, and the question is this the last one of this line? I mean, because obviously there's more variants, but how crazy are they going to get with other variants? So that's a question to you. Do you think this is it when it comes to the Deadpool line? Like this bad boy? I mean, we got the burnt guy coming, the burnt look. We know that stuff. But is this the last one?
Guys, there's 35 of you guys in here. There's 35 of you guys in here. Hit that like button. What'd you say, Nefty?
No, because we've gotten a lot from the Deadpool line already. We can't complain. Kid Pool, Lady Pool, the Deadpool, Wolverine, and we know we're gonna get him all scarred up, burnt, and now this bad boy. Is this line ends with him, or you think?
I think so. I think this is it. Like I said, there's nothing bigger than this character in that movie. There's nothing more popular than this character in that movie. Besides, like I mentioned a little while ago, you have X-23, you have Elektra, you got Blade, and you got Gambit.
Yeah, well, that's part of it too.
Those are correct. Those are a given. Those are still coming. Those were teased. They're all coming, right? It looks like the second one coming out is Blade.
And when you look at the whole total piece of this, it's a lot of figures from this line.
It's a lot of figures. And again, this is how you know that the movie did well.
Now, question, say it now. Artisan in the future or no?
The thing with this is this, right? If they didn't do it now, why would they do it later on? Right? Can they? Absolutely, they could do whatever the hell they want whenever they want, right? But my thing is, what are they going to be waiting for? What's going to happen in the future regarding Deadpool that they need to then push an Artisan on us? I doubt it at that moment. You know what I mean? If it would have been out now, Artisan obviously would make sense. You would have your sculpted version, your rooted, your Artisan version. But for whatever reason, I feel like they're not bothering with this line regarding Artisan, because even like I said, Lady Pool, right? She has the entire ponytail made out of wool. She wasn't a full head of hair. She wasn't, nobody had to sit there styling her hair. So it's understandable. But I guess they didn't want to give any Artisan figures to that line. So I don't think it's coming at this point. But I think that would have been the way to go.
But this is definitely almost like a 10 for me.
Almost. That thing is 1,000 right now. That thing,
I don't have it in my hand, but from what I'm seeing, it's beautiful.
Gorgeous
For any Deadpool collectors, this is a must. I mean, if you're in this line, you got to go all out, man. You just can't. I mean, listen, I understand budget is a concern, but this line from the Blades, the X-23, the Wolverine, the Kid Pool, Lady Pool, all this, you got to give it its dedicated shelf, man. And it's definitely must have. But I don't see too much articulation going on this bad boy because of the headpiece. I'm trying to remember which of my something from Marvel. I have a character from Marvel. Is it Thor? Someone has their hair like that. Oh, you know what? Qui-Gon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's something
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
That,
Yes.
He, you can move the head, but at a certain point, because of his
Correct.
hair, it looks
Correct.
backward.
Correct.
So
And you got to remember too, though, back then when Qui-Gon came out, that was forever ago in Hot Toys years.
yes,
You know what I mean?
yes.
Meaning the amount of upgrading and updating that has happened since 2 hairs is night and day, right? A perfect example of that is She-Hulk. She-Hulk's hair is just like this, right? She's got it coming down here. The back part is more solid than the front, so you're able to turn the head. But they're more malleable now. You're able to get better articulation from the head because the hair is not so dense now. It's not so hard plastic anymore. So that's a good thing that they've been working on regarding the hair.
Now that you mentioned She-Hulk, let me ask you something. Do you think I should worry? I have 8 delays notification from Sideshow for a total of 13 figures paid for and everything that I'm waiting for them, and they haven't shipped anything. Like, for example, my She-Hulk is paid. You've had her. Don't have it. Bane is paid.
Wait, you ordered these from where?
From Sideshow.
From Sideshow.
I've gotten the proper notification that it's been delayed, but recently I had 7 to make my total 13. So I'm like, and these are all paid, so it's not like payment plan or anything like that.
That's crazy because I got mine from Pop Culture 3-4 months after everybody got there. So I don't know why yours is.
And I'm not too worried because I see in social media other people saying this one is delayed or it's not coming.
No, you're gonna get your figure. That's not the problem.
They send me a notification. It'll be here in 10 days. Paid. I paid. 10 days come, then I get a delayed. I'm like, what?
No. It's your figure's coming. It's just it's just being delayed. But no, it's coming. I thought you make it.
I know, but it's just crazy. I'm up to 13 right now.
That's a lot. That's a lot of figures. Not in your hands,
Just the other day, I got 4. And these figures are so old, you've been done the review of these bad boys.
Right. Oh, we got Luch with the super chat. Look at this guy. Happy New Year, my friend.
Konnichiwa.
Welcome.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Wow, he's a master collector right there, brother.
He said, Happy New Year, my posing, creating, and overall master collectors. Question, why are you back on? So this guy, unbelievable. Thank you, my friend. Happy New Year to you, and this is for you.
Now, you think a lot of people are going to jump on this bad boy? What happened?
Wait, something's loading.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
My friend, Happy New Year to you. Do I think a lot of people are getting this? Absolutely. If you're a fan of Deadpool, you are going to want this figure. Another thing that I want to bring up for those who are, guys, there's 38 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here and Happy New Year. Another thing that, you pointed out, Nefty, was, the articulation on the body. We don't see much. The reason is, remember, you never saw this guy fighting, right? You never saw him moving. What did he do? He was walking. He was talking. He was never in a fighting pose. So there's no reason for us to get that. That's why we're not getting that. And this is why Hot Toys is king, because when it comes to accuracy, they're not giving you anything more than accuracy. You know what I mean? So as you can see, you can try to flex this guy, but if you ruin the suit, that's on you, because look, Hot Toys is not showing you much at all.
Yeah.
Look, he literally standing up straight. Not even knees bent. Okay. So this is what I'm telling you. Look, a little knee bent here, And remember, this is supposed to be a ninja style figure. Okay? Ninja. What do ninjas do? Everything. So this is my point. You know? So this is why you don't see much articulation, because he didn't fight. He didn't do anything. And even when Deadpool had him as a shield, as a human shield, he didn't even do anything. So that's why we're not getting any articulation. Look at this. This is an action pose? Far from it. This is just to get you to, you know, to show you that the figure, you know, looks cool with the blades on. But that's about it. I'm probably going to display mine like this with the two Desert Eagles.
So I believe we're up to 9 figures in this line. 4 haven't been released. Well, 5 haven't been released. The Blade and all those guys.
Right. Yeah, they're going to be. That's another thing that's going to go up for pre-order when Sideshow comes back. Right. Those things got to go for pre-order. Also, guys, I want to point out real quickly. So shout out to Mike. Michael, he pointed out this in the members chat that the forehead of Deadpool, of Ryan Reynolds at that, looked humongous, right?
Because
which it's true, right? It's 100% true. It's huge, this forehead. But
there you go, JFK.
Just so you guys understand that this is 1 billion% accurate, and I don't want you peasants crying over a forehead.
Yep.
There's no question. This head sculpt is 1,000 out of 10, okay? And look how they got it done. Look at the hair, what I'm telling you guys about. Look how there's no waviness to it whatsoever, right? And look what they did. Too many waves on it. And this is how they have to do the sculpted hair to give it some life. They can't just give you straight plastic down a figure because it's going to look like shit. So they have to make it wavy. Now, the waviness of it is not him, see? It's more straight than wavy here because his head's turned. You see it bending here.
Yeah.
But even what they did is not that, right? It's just straight curls down or waves down the what do you call it? Down his shoulders. So as you can see, again, no action there. And then we got a close-up of it. Here it is from Secret Base already. As you can see, live and direct, looks gorgeous. Guys, there's 40 of you guys hit. 41 of you guys hit that like button if you haven't yet. Nefty, how do you feel about the figure? Are you excited for the figure? Are you getting the figure? Are you getting
it's definitely a must for the Deadpool collection. Those of us that are into it, this is a must figure. It's part of the whole storyline. I mean, I know it's a moment in the movie, but definitely, like I said, it's a 10. When I have it in my hand, hopefully it maintains that look. I'm curious if anybody would dare do a artisan head sculpt. I mean, it'll probably cost buku money because when they do those custom head sculpt to, you know, and obviously to fit this body. But no, yes, it's a must have. It's a beautiful. I'm glad they gave us the rolling eye. You know, so you can use it in your posing, because again, his head is not going to look too natural when you move it around, because I suspect you'll be able to move it around. But it's definitely a must. Definitely a must for our Deadpool fans out there.
Now, price wise, what do you think?
I'm gonna go. I want to say 280.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going to tell you why it's going to be more than that. I'm going to tell you why it's going to be more than that.
It's not like
right here. This is the reason why. They're bringing back the old school DX 89 Batman light up function on the bases. Remember they stopped. Remember they stopped using these not using the bases. They're still using the bases. This is the base we got for Batman Forever and Robin. Okay. So the problem is they stopped using the light up mechanism for these bases for years already. It looks like they're bringing it back for what? So they could charge us an extra $100 for this base.
Are they any good, those light up functions? Because I don't have it. I have.
It's not. I can tell you, it's not worth what they're going to charge us for this figure. I'd rather not have it at all because I'm not using this base regardless. The color of the base being gold is gorgeous. It makes sense because of obviously the gold, the golden guns, right? The Desert Eagles, right? So that's why I understand why they gave it that gold base. But that's why I think it's going to be more than $300. The head sculpt alone is going to make it over $300. This is great work by Hot Toys. Talia, welcome. Happy New Year. Thank you for being here. For being here. Nice to see you. Rob says, I'm starting a campaign for an FDS ambassador for Jazz Inc. Oh my God. Tony Marine, my God. Happy New Year, my friend. Welcome. Hello. Long time. How have you been, my friend? I haven't seen this guy since I think last time I saw him. Nice to see you.
Yeah, I don't know, Fabs. I'm gonna still stick with the 280. I know you made your case on the head scope.
Yeah, no. I'm telling you, it doesn't mean just because I don't think so doesn't mean you're wrong. You could be 1,000% right. I just don't. I think it's going to be more than 300. Again, it's a very basic figure.
Very basic,
right? It's very basic. But again, I think the head scope is what's going to make the figure and what makes the figure, right? A lot of this suit is literally the exact same reused Deadpool material, just obviously reused and repurposed, right? They added these panels here to make it look different, but it's literally the same exact material. Obviously, they had to change it all up and make it look like Nicepool, but the dog reused, the hands most likely reused. The holsters reused. The gun, we already got it with the original Deadpool as an exclusive, so reused, right? The blades, if we didn't get them in gold already with Deadpool, then these are new, right? But again, that's just the metal tip added to the handles already. So very basic, but I think they're going to milk it because of the fact that it's Ryan Reynolds, because of the fact of, again, the amount of money that the movie made and everything that's attached to it. Again, a $280 price point would be incredible because it's not that expensive for what I'm looking at right now. But because now, again, 2025, we're gonna get a price increase most likely, But we'll see. Hopefully you're right, because I don't want to pay $3+ for this, even though it looks gorgeous. I rather not. Blinken, how are you, my friend? Happy New Year. Thank you for being here.
Yeah. That was the argument, Blinken. A lot of us thought it might have gone that route with the artist version.
Correct. That's what I expected, because again, this would have never made sense to me. I would never think that they would pull this off like they did. This hair looks beautiful.
In fact, you see in the picture there, the back of the hair, how it looks. You see it?
Yes.
I don't know if you can zoom in, but yeah.
Yeah. No, it looks. That's what I'm saying. It looks very good. And look, they even sculpted the gaps between the two katanas, so it wouldn't be in the way. But this is going to be a problem if you try to turn the head.
You got to turn the head. Forget about it.
You got to turn the head, or you got to remove the blades. Okay. You got to remove the whole thing, the sheath, to be able to get rid of, or so you don't bang away the what do you call it? The sheath. And also we got to realize that this is most likely magnetic as well.
Yeah. Magnetic, yeah.
So that's gonna definitely fall off if you turn that head without moving the katanas. Guys, there's 46. So if you got in here, Happy New Year. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. And thank you guys for being here. Let's start off the year right. Hit the like button. Don't be a garlic peasant, okay? Don't start off the year being a garlic peasant on my stream. Hit that like button, please. And thank you. And Happy New Year, you garlic peasant, if you haven't hit that like button. Big Dog Pound, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Happy New Year. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Let's see. Big Dog Pound. Charlie the Unicorn says $295 to $305. Yep, I'm telling you, it's going to be $3+ plus tax and shipping, $3+. Before tax and shipping, $3+. You heard it here first. Do you think they will eventually make a rooted hair version? I don't think so at this point. If they didn't bother now, they're not going to do it now. They're not going to do it ever.
Somebody in the custom community is going to jump on it.
Correct. Somebody will shave this hair off, and then they'll attach the rooted on it, and it'll look gorgeous.
But the crazy is the price on that bad boy.
Correct. Yep. If you want to get this rooted. If you want to get this head sculpt rooted, it's going to cost you like $250, $300.
Almost a figure.
Plus the figure, right? Right. It's almost a figure, correct. I have to worry about vampires, so I love garlic. So I love garlic, this guy. So yeah, guys, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Nefty,
Yeah.
what are you excited most about for this figure?
Well, I just I like the. I mean, I love the figure all in all, but I'm actually happy that it kind of brings the collection even more because remember I'm thinking of it with all the figures that I'm going to have on this particular line, and,
Yep.
and it's an important, in my opinion, it's an important character from the movie. You know, the whole fighting over the dog between him and Deadpool, and I just like the outfit. I mean, I understand it is what it is when it's going to come to articulation, but you made a good point. In the movie, he really didn't jump around much.
No, he didn't do anything. That's what I'm saying. So
I can live
that's
with
why,
it.
and I wanted to make sure, to point this out to you guys, because what happens is you'll see people, you'll watch people talking shit about the fact that, oh, look, this and that. This is why it doesn't do anything, because he didn't do anything in the movie. If you look at this Deadpool here, his articulation is obviously, you have to articulate it because he was actually doing stuff in the movie. You know what I mean? So that's the difference. So even as you like, so I told you, this figure, even though it's most likely the same exact thing, it looks bulkier, right? It looks bulkier because it's gotta be. It can't be the same exact body because remember, this one doesn't do anything. This one does.
And you know what
This
it
body
is?
has to be more articulated, but
It's nice when you have lines that are big and deep. You know,
correct.
I'm sure
Correct.
I'll know if this can even be asked and answered. But what would be a Hot Toys line that has the biggest line ever? I mean, I guess you could say
As
Star
of
Wars or
right
Marvel.
now, Endgame
Endgame?
has the biggest line ever, and I can tell you that because Endgame has taken up an entire shelf with about like 20 something figures.
And this is all end games, not a
That's it.
Captain America movie.
No. This. I feel like the biggest line has been Endgame. Iron Man movies. Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 has the most marks.
Really?
Iron Man 3 is the biggest line.
Because you can't, you know what? Thinking about it, under that premise, you can't say. I just realized you can't really say Star Wars because you said Return of the Jedi. It's incomplete.
Let me tell you something. Also, the Force Awakens line has a lot of those white troopers.
Yes,
so that was another deep line too. You have Rogue One was a deep line too.
Because I remember when I started in this community, in the collecting community, one of the biggest complaints was that Hot Toys and many others didn't complete lines. You know?
Correct. The main complaint was Hot Toys was never making villains. That was the main complaint. So you can't complete a line, even if it's the good guy and the bad guy, if you're not making villains. So that was the complaint, right? Once Hot Toys started making villains, then even if they made, you know, the protagonist and the villain, you at least finish the line. You know what I mean?
Like for me, when I started coming on into this, it was nice to see what I'm going to call from my time collecting. So I can say that the Bad Batch to me was the first time I can say, oh shit, this whole line is completed. I'm not counting the end game because I came at the back end of the end game. But from when I came in, that the lines that were before me that were new, like the Bad Batch, I started with 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm waiting for Tech, which is the last one. But to say, wow, look at that line is complete, at least with those characters. And then they started bringing in the commanding troopers, the second troopers coming into the line, which is much appreciated. But the main characters, at least, I mean, technically we're missing Omega, so
Right.
so you know.
And another thing, Nefty, another thing. What exactly entails completing a line? Because as of right now, I could tell you, Rogue One is done. Clearly, we know it's not, right? And it hasn't been done since we thought it was done, because now we're getting new characters from it, right? So when are lines really done, right? That's another thing, right? Obviously, for example, The Force Awakens, that's obviously done because they're never going to come out with anything from that. but Rogue One is still happening. So is that line done? No, right? So is the Deadpool line actually done with this guy? We're gonna wait and see, right?
But
They
the
can
9
still come
deep,
out with
the
Ryan
9
Reynolds.
deep, the 9 characters deep.
So
Well,
that's the
it's
thing.
out.
That's what we gotta wait and see to see what continues happening. Ringo, how are you, my friend? Happy New Year. I don't know if I said hello to you, but hello again.
Are you waiting on something, Fabs? Oh.
This thing sucks so bad. Sucks. The artisan Joker as well. Yeah, my artisan Joker hasn't been out from Sideshow at all. I'm still waiting on that. Fully paid for already.
I mean, I'm okay that you know that it's Sideshow. I'm okay waiting.
No, that's what I'm saying. You have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to worry about, but it's annoying, you know? Yeah, you have nothing to worry about. Sideshow's got it. So, guys, beautiful, beautiful start of the year. It's going to be an amazing year, guys. Buckle up. In the words of Luch, strap it on because it's going to get crazy. Nefty, anything you're excited for? Anything you expect this year?
Well, I'm expecting I'm hoping to get the Hana and Chewy line this year, sometime this year. But no, I'm excited with everything that's coming down the pipe from Hot Toys, and I can't wait to see what they have in store for us for this year. And I want to wish everyone in this community a happy New Year. I know it was tough waking up this morning to the news, but you know, hopefully, you know, we can try to make it a better world. But regardless, I am venturing into the 3D print world. I've ordered my first Bamboo Lab PS1, and it's funny because I literally have this book here. I've been taking notes all from YouTube on how to operate the slicing software. Because when the apparatus gets here on January 20th, I want to be ready to go. You know, and I'm going to start off with Star Wars dioramas. I'm interested in first the Death Star wall panels, just to make a large. And I've seen a lot of people do it with success. So it's something that I don't feel is too crazy to start off with, you know. But other than that, man, I'm just happy to see what the year brings about.
Big Dog says, FabsFigures life-size dog pool, life-size baby pool. Imagine. Reeling goes, Sideshow system is crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. Blinken says, my artisan Joker's arrive in a few days, all lucky. Mine has nowhere in sight. Nowhere in sight.
God bless.
Derek says, go and get third job now. Happy New Year, guys. Yes, Happy New Year to you, my friend. Jack Matthews, welcome. Happy New Year. First time here. Welcome, welcome. Come on, you peasant.
And you're back on what is it? Your next one is Saturday, right?
Yeah, we'll be back on Saturday with the top 10 figures of the year, guys. You don't want to miss it.
Yep.
I'm doing. Curious to see Unmasked Deadpool figure reveal. Skipped over. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. And the good thing is, I think you could do. You can use the head of the regular Deadpool on the unmasked version as well, I believe.
And Fabs, another thing that just reminded me, because they mentioned this. You mentioned this on your last stream, that nice move by Hot Toys with the Batman faceplate.
Right. Yeah.
You know, they probably hooked us up with that.
I think that they did that to let us know that this new Batman is going to be a 2.0.
What else they did? They did some. Oh, they did that with what is it? The Peacemaker. Remember with the firearm? That it was, it was locked in. It was locked in, and then it's like, oh, look at that.
Right. Exactly. No, they do that. They do their play with us. Ringo says, who's going for a free Iron Straight? Yes, guys, Sacho's giving away a free absolutely free Iron Straight.
Free is for me.
if you get, I guess, whatever purchases qualify,
Yeah.
you get a free Doctor Strange
I'm
Iron
gonna
Strange.
buy,
not
I'm
Doctor
gonna
Strange,
buy a
Iron-
stamp from them. So I
Let
can
me
get
tell
it.
you guys something. That figure is worth every penny, and if it's free, it's even better. Okay. So as you can see, as you guys know, the figure is losing value. It's people are getting it for cheaper. The only one I think holding value is the deluxe exclusive, right? The one with the special edition thing. But besides that, I don't think it's doing that well at all. But it's if they're giving it to you for free, why the hell not? Only on peg warmer figures. There you go. There you go. So that's how you're going to be able to get a free Iron Strange from Sideshow. I'm going to try to see if I could get one. I don't know what I need from Sideshow at the moment. But if I could get something that I could use in my collection to get a free Iron Strange, why the hell not? That'll pay for itself. Even if you get a $300 figure, right? The Iron Strange was $400 and change, right? So getting whatever you need will be worth. Again, I don't know what qualifies. I didn't check, but I got the email. So guys, make sure you go and try to get yours before they run out, because remember, they will run out. Are you gonna go get one on Nefty?
Yeah, I'm in the same boat like you. I gotta see what I need from Sideshow, if anything. You know?
All right, guys. As always, Happy New Year. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.